go into the All-Star game. You were there this weekend out in Florida, and it was really going to be the meat and potatoes of this interview until the Tarasenko stuff dropped today. But you were down there. Just talk about kind of your experience. What was the All-Star game like for someone that was there?
It was awesome. I had a blast. It was just a terrific, honestly, it was a terrific experience. And I don't get to travel much. A lot of my work happens in studio. And so this was just nice to get out of the studio to go see old friends make new ones at All Star. And we did the drop, myself and Greg Wyshynski. We did a pre show essentially to the All Star game on digital. And it was fantastic. The content was great. We had a lot of fun. And I got to coach the mascots in a mascot game, which was hilarious. I tried to call timeouts and offside challenges, and no referees were listening to me. I thought that would have been hilarious, but I guess the refs just want to keep the game going, which I understand. But overall, I thought it was a fun experience from my vantage point, absolutely. And the content was great, and we got a lot of great value out of it. So, and I will say this, the beach festival was maybe the best fan fest I've ever seen. And maybe that's being colored a little bit by the weather and how great it was and the palm trees and the beach, the backdrop. But I will say they basically had a mile footprint on the beach where you had all of these events and fans could spend the whole day there and still have more to do. So I thought from a fan experience standpoint, the beach festival was maybe the best fan fest I've ever seen, sports related. So, grand slam home run on that front by the NHL for sure.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting any beachfront anything next year when the All-Star game's up in Toronto. But for the people that weren't in Sunrise and watched some of the events and the skills competition, the All-Star game on TV, there was some backlash over on social media. Players like McDavid not playing or not participating in the fastest skater competition. Do you feel that there's more to offer for All-Star Weekend, especially for the TV folks?
I think that there's certain things that I really like about All-Star. For example, I like the geographic city-specific events, the Bellagio fountain last season, the beach, the golf event this season, the dunk tank. I like that. I like the region-specific. I hope in Toronto we see something fun like that, maybe a pond hockey game or maybe ripping pucks off the CN Tower or Niagara Falls or something like that, like something in that vein. I imagine the creative juices already flowing at the NHL to think of something hilarious or ridiculous or fun. That is Toronto specific that can be done. The other thing is I would love to see how the breakaway challenge can evolve. I think that the guys are having fun. I think that there are some creative ideas. I wonder if I saw the trick shot artists there this week, the likes of Elevate and Always Hockey and Pavel Barber, Nasher, my guy, who was there as well. And they were all together creating some great content. They tested out the dunk tank early before the players, and they were just creating some really fun content. I wonder if they become a fixture of the breakaway contest and help, like sort of what they did last year, like Trevor Zegras and the trick shot artists, right, for hockey. I wonder if they become a staple in that sense in the future years. Just to spice up the moves and the shots, etc. But still, the spectacle of it. Let's embrace the spectacle. For me, I'm a spectacle guy. I came from, at one point I was working for WWE, so I understand the importance of showmanship and adding some sizzle to your steak. So, those are some general thoughts on the events and the presentation of the All-Star game.